Hi everyone, Ryan Ratliff here. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to look at a new vise, or a vise that you've seen me use in a couple videos. If you're new to this whole thing here, just make sure you click the subscribe button below and leave us a note down there if you want to. All right, Dev, give me that vise. Sweet. So this is the Stonfo Transformer vise. You've seen me tie a few of the tie-in videos with this vise. This is one that I use at home. Use a lot of vices after a while. Doing this for so long, you have quite a few. But this is, I'll go over a few things here and explain why I chose this vise and some of the benefits. So let's go ahead and open it up. Stonfo is from Italy, so this is what you would expect from Italian-made vise. It is going to be highly machined. There are some quirks to it that might be a deal breaker for you, but I'll explain those to you, but I'll definitely explain the benefits of it. So, comes with a nice instructions sheet here, all kinds of different things of how to set it up, all the different options, how to hold the hooks, all those different things. So this is a little bit different vise than what you might be used to. Here is the base. So nice robust base. Plastic, got a couple ports here you can put your beads and hooks into. It doesn't have suction cup feet, but it is cupped out plastic feet. The vise pedestal is not super heavy. Basically got a weight right here, some raw iron right in the middle there. Other thing that you can kind of see is all these holes. These are your tool places to put the different tools. It's kind of really nice to have all that right there on the base, not necessarily up on the stem. So also this piece here is where you screw it in. It's got an Allen key that you put into there and screw into the base of the vise to hold it on there. So cool. You don't see any pedestals looking like this right now on the market, so it's pretty neat. Other thing that it's going to see in the box is this is the attachment for the stem. So this is what's going to actually screw into here. There's a little alignment spot on it. You screw that down into there, it attaches in with that Allen key on the bottom. Solid metal. So there's no plastic on this at all. If you're going to be abusive to your vise or you use it a lot, this is something that you really highly seek, is something that's got a real good sturdy base on it. So other thing that you can kind of see in here is this strange looking thing. This is your bobbin holder, bobbin cradle. Really unique. It does a couple different things, and I'll show you how to do all those. Then in this little compartment here is packed all the tools. So the first thing you have, all kinds of different Allen wrenches, a couple things to hold the bobbin cradle. Second thing is going to be the jaw. So this is what we would call the clouser jaw or clouser arm. Again, everything here is metal. There's no plastic knobs or anything on it. Very, very heavy, solid metal. Really good machining. Here is actually your stem for the vise. So first thing you notice is it is a little bit larger. It's actually 20, what is it? 20, gotta get the cheat sheet, 25/64. So it is 3/8 is 0.37 inches. So this is actually 0.39. So we pulled out the micrometer, hit it on there. So it comes to 25/64 of an inch, so a little bit bigger. So some things won't fit on this stem like other vices. Next thing you see is this, looks kind of like an ink pen. This is actually the tube fly adapter. That's the little piece that holds the mandle. Screws on there. Again, everything here is metal. So you can kind of see, kind of strange that these are the jaws, and I'll show you once I pull the head of the vise out why they're kind of shaped like this. So, but it's all the other adapters for the mandals. Speaking of mandals, here's a little container which is really nice. Holds all the different mandals that you would need for tube flies, tapered needles in different sizes, straight mandals, very large tapered needles, very small tapered needles, all kinds of different things. So it's nice that you have all your mandals in this little container here. Next thing, and the last thing in there, is the actual head to the vise itself. Again, all metal. Everything on here is metal. There is no plastic that I can see at all. They haven't changed anything there. So this is your typical rotary vise type jaw. It's got the material clip there, the cam style. This is like similar to what you would see on like a Renzetti or a Dynaking type jaw, but it's got really fine point there, so you can hold the small flies, small hooks. So really nice. It is a rotary vise, and so this would go onto here. So let me go ahead and put everything together for you so you can see what it looks like put together. Let's get the box out of the way. All right, so we got the vise put together there. This is the basics with the regular rotary jaw on there. This is your bobbin cradle with your extension rod. Everything here is all metal, solid metal. There's no little bushings or anything on there. That is great when you're talking about machining and the quality of it. One of the issues that I do have with it is, since there is no plastic bushings on the end of these tension knobs, it's just metal on metal. So if I would back it off, it would sometimes it loosens. So if I want to, let's say, adjust this to move this out of the way, I can adjust it, but when I move it, sometimes it'll loosen and it'll want to tip over. So one of the just small downsides, that's can be easily remedied if you wanted to, tweak it a little bit yourself, but really, really nice. So true rotary vise, you got a little tension knob on this side here. True rotary with this jaw. I can also loosen this and adjust this up and down the angle that I want. This is your bobbin or your material clip, so I can tighten up that knob and hold it there. I can loosen it up and move it wherever I want. So as I'm tying, my materials will go in there. Also on this side, you can see this little tiny piece right here. This is a little thread holder. So sometimes you want to put your thread in the back. And when we used to do that with other vices, we put it over top of this tension knob. Well, there's threads on there, and it could fray your thread. So there's on that knob, there's threads. So you can take it and put it over top of that little tiny wheel right there, and it holds your thread back there. That's kind of a feature you don't see in any other vices. So the big benefit, why is this a transformer, is because of this coupler right here. I can pull this coupler back. This is like an air hose coupler. Pull this back, off comes the whole entire head. I can grab the clouser jaw that I want from tying streamers, pull the coupler back, drop it right into there, and it's locked in. It doesn't wiggle. It's wiggling on just because of the table, but it doesn't wiggle up and down. It's not loose. It's nice, tight fit, and I can tie streamers with this. Very, very handy to be able to pop those on and off. So if you want to be able to tie a midge, then go right into a clouser, then go right into tying tubes with this adapter here. This is your mandle holder that's going to hold your tube flies. This one here is a very large diameter, so I would swap out this end. These threads are backwards. Leave it to European design, but everything to be backwards. So I would grab one of the other adapters, come in that bag, the bigger one, more blunt one. Put it on there. That takes a little bit of getting used to twist it on backwards. And then this mandle will fit in there. The little tension knob here. You loosen that up, slide that in, lock that down. Now that mandle is not going anywhere, and it's all set. Typically, I might put that tensioned out. Then I could slide on my big, large Predator tubes. It's all good. Comes with all the different mandles in here too, so I can go to small little stuff also. You just might have to swap out that adapter. So, very handy vise for doing lots of different things. A few of the quirks that I'm a little bit, sometimes they're just kind of annoying. But one other thing I want to show you too is why this is so long and so crazy shaped. Because I could take this and turn this upside down, put it inside this holder, and now, not with necessarily a tube fly, but if I was tying some parachute atoms, I can take this arm here, pull out this little piece, little clip with a spring, put this on here, and now I can come down, grab my parachute, my post material, and hold it up, and I could tie my fly around that. So it's kind of a nice little gallows tool built into the bobbin cradle. Just one of those things. It's kind of nice to have two things in one. I wouldn't leave that hackle plier on there, but it's kind of nice. It is out of the way when you're doing stuff. It does spin out of there. Sometimes it will want to slide down, so you just kind of leave it a little bit tight, but you can spin it out of the way. It's a great vise for somebody who doesn't want to spend $600, $700, $800. You can have 3 vices basically in one option. It's a great tool. A couple different things, little quirks about it, but if you love machining and you love quality, then this is one option for you. So if you have any other questions, feel free to call the shop. We'll definitely talk you through some of this stuff here, and make sure that you leave us a comment if you've used this and how you like it. Don't forget to subscribe too. All right, thanks.
If you like this video, hit subscribe. It helps out a lot. And check out these videos. We think you might like them too.